it felt like Michigan was at arm's length most of the time, and then UConn tried to
Mhm.
get close to the end. They just couldn't, finish the job there, especially after that one sequence where, Caravan hits the three, Michigan misses the free throws. Caravan settles for the three deep on
Mhm.
the other end, and like that was really the game right there.
Yeah, that caravan shot. I mean, he's the guy, just to speak to that sequence, he's the guy you want taking that shot. Obviously, he's been there forever. He's the winningest player in program history, won two national titles, playing in a third national title game. He's the guy you want taking that shot. Like you mentioned, he had hit some earlier in the game as well, but that I think that was a little bit of a force in that situation. They probably could have worked to get a better shot there, down by four. But yeah, Michigan, like you said, like they played one of their worst games of the year. I feel like they were awful in that game. Everything was in the paint or at the free throw line. It was funny being in the arena because they actually would show like the live shot chart for each team, and Michigan's was just all around the rim and it all misses at the 3-point line. It was fascinating to see, and they were able, like you said, to just keep UConn at arm's length. Kind of speaks to how good this Michigan team was, and I think we're going to look back and look at this Michigan team, and yeah, they were a bunch of transfers, which I'm sure we'll get into. They were a bunch of transfers, but like they were the best team basically from November on, and it showed in this game. Like I said, they played a pretty horrible game, and they kept a really game UConn team that is riding this incredible win streak in the Sweet 16 or later. They kept them at arm's length really most of the way. So just I mean credit to them for being able to do that. And credit to UConn for hanging. Like it's not like UConn played this spectacular game and Michigan played poorly. Like I don't think UConn really played all that great either. They struggled shooting, like you mentioned, in the first half. So it was not a really well played game for sure. But credit to UConn for hanging in there. I think Dan Hurley said afterwards, like we went out on our shields or something like that. They have nothing to be ashamed of with their performance.